Welcome back everyone. So today we're having a look at the mod Nordic Spellweaver armor. So few notes just to say is at the moment it is not working on the, I don't know if it's all player character models or the heavy armor does, but we've got a light version and a cloth version. So for some reason I'm playing as Khajiit. I have tried it on an orc. Those two for some reason don't work. It does say that some of the known issues is about where the beast race are not supported yet, but that's why I thought about having it on an orc, which I'm quite sure they count as elves, and seen the one over in the Whiterun, Jessica, she's a dark elf, so I'm quite 9% sure on this, but I'm quite sure elves and orcs are all the same races, or in the same species line or something. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I'm quite sure they're supposed to be. But I know as the Khajiit and the Argonians are the beast race, that's why I thought if it doesn't work on an orc, and it does work on the player orc character, but it does work on a elf NPC sort of thing, I thought, well, it's probably just a actual character problem. Let me know as well, for anyone who tests this out, if that's the same. Don't worry about him. I've tried doing this a few times. He would not get out of the way. He's taking a permanent nap. But you'll need steel smithing for this. Because you do need steel. We'll have a list of all the items you will need for each armor as we have a look at these. So with these two here, you can see, so these are the one on the left is the cloth, and the one on the right is the heavy variant. So they are, for I can see, except for stats, they are identical in the visual. So that's what I'm looking for. For the visual, they look practically identical. Kind of odd for that reason. If one's meant to be cloth, which is like literally no armor, and the heavy armor actually does have armor, and they look identical. I don't know why that is like that for, but anyway. So with these two, what I do like with these is the combination of different armor sets. We've got the sort of steel armor helmets all there, the steel gauntlets, the steel boots, but then we've got I can't remember who, I think that's from the companion, the dude who wields Uthrath, I think it is, that belt? Or is the guy who we meet in Southern Guard, it might be? I can't remember exactly where that belt's from. I'm quite sure I've seen it on one. I think it might be the dude in Southern Guard, who we have to find on the bridge. It might be his belt. But then anyway, yes, this is what got the mage armor sort of stuff there, and then we've got those gloves. You get those from that one guy. He's at the college, I think, to do there's a mission to cleanse some stuff. I'm quite sure they have a unique effect on them. I always like them. I always usually get that mission, and it's like never complete it if I'm playing a mage, because they are really cool gloves. Don't know where the brace there, I don't know where that is from. I don't think that's from anything specific. And then we've got I think I said steel gauntlets. So all in all, pretty cool as is with all there's different types of armor sets with it. And then the light version of it. So with this same sort of thing, a little bit, only thing that's the same for I can see is the belt thing. But anyway, we've got the hood. That's either, I'd have to say it's probably the Thieves Guild hood, or it could be the Thieves Guild Master. It could be the Torturer's hood. I think those actually, both the Torturer's hood and the Thieves Guild hood are the same, I believe. That light keeps going out. I need to get a better version of that. But then we've got sort of a steel plate on the shoulder shoulder there type of thing. Is that actually on both of them? Okay, it is. Although actually, see, that one's actually got the two pieces, although I think that's supposed to be with the arm. But that's pretty cool with that. Still got the glove there. And then we've got like the companion's wolf gauntlet type of thing. Those I'm thinking are the Thieves Guild shoes as well. And then obviously we've got the Mages Guild Archmage, I think it is. His robe type thing combined in there. We've also got that little pendant up there. If I can get up there. I don't know if that's... I can't remember if that is actually a part of that pendant, if that's part of his actual outfit or not. Also, that mask, the actual mask up there, I don't know what that's from. I don't really remember any armors with that. I kind of thought maybe it's one of the Dragon Priest masks, but I don't think so. But as is, all in all, pretty cool. And that with them, as is, I like the whole thing with them, with the mix mash of all the armors and that sort of thing together. My only problem is I can't see that there's any effects it gives. Being a Spellweaver type of thing, or mage type of thing, I was kind of expecting something more along the lines of magic regeneration or absorption. That would have been really cool, but as is, great thing with this is obviously if you just want to play your normal mage, you'd go for that armor set, because I think it is in Alteration. Is it with this? Yeah, so that mage armor, so protective spells like Stone Flesh are twice as strong while not wearing armor. So obviously, cool thing of that, you can wear obviously the cloth version of that and still use those spells if that's what you're trying to go for, your role-playing type of thing. For that sort of reason, obviously you're not wearing any armor, but you still got that on to actually have the look sort of thing. Heavy armor, I suppose you could be a spell sword type of thing. And then the light armor, well then that's thing, you could mix that into a lot of actually builds. You could actually be like a magical assassin, I could see something like that. I don't know, in some ways like that, or again, or just like your standard mage, I suppose. Because for that reason, your standard mage, well, maybe, I don't know actually, maybe the light armor would be better on a spell sword. Although again, both of those, heavy or light armor, I suppose, would be all depending what you're doing. But then as is just, actually the cloth is your actual mage without any armor. So as is, plenty of build possibilities with these armors. I will say this for that reason of the it's good to see stuff like this in one way with the what you call it, the like without armor sort of variant, and then we've got the actual heavy, and then as is the light version for that reason, the possibilities for that stuff, as is like I said, the cloth variant, you can still play as a proper mage with using the stone flesh, or again you can either play as maybe like a spell sword with either heavy or the light version sort of thing. I don't know, actually I don't know why the light version is different for when the heavy and the cloth are the same. I'm not sure on that one. Kind of would have liked us maybe seen the heavy variant with just slightly more armor on it, maybe. And also, one other good thing is, even though they don't have effects on them, obviously you can make these your perfect outfit for that reason of, well, I did say I was kind of hoping for maybe some magic regeneration or absorption, but then obviously, I don't think you can do absorption, but you can do magic regeneration on the armor. So it's like, again, if you wanted to say a spell sword type of thing, you could have like, I know, magic resistance on it, and what you call it, magic regeneration type of stuff. So, as is, yes, endless possibilities. Anyway, as this, hope one has enjoyed. I'll be trying to get back into Skyrim mods. I was still doing them. I stopped doing them. As is, I will say as well, with Fallout 4's mod stuff being completely destroyed now as well, I've kind of have to go to Skyrim mods as well. For that reason of, yeah, a lot of Fallout 4 stuff's going to be broken for a while. But as is, I do want to be doing both sets, as is, for that reason. There's still plenty of new mods in that. I do think this is an older mod. I think it's like 12 years old or something. Something like that. It's a fairly old mod, this one. But that might be why some things are not working on it for. And also as well, yes, if you do try us out, if you do play either a Nord or something like that, or a Breton, or one of the other elf races, let me know if these armor variants do glitch out or not, because as is, if it does do that on all races, then yes, it's definitely a bug. If not, then apparently orcs are counted as beast race then, apparently, for that reason of works on elves, doesn't work on orcs, or Khajiit, or it could as is still be just a player character. Anyway, as this, hope one has enjoyed. I shall see everybody next time.